Do you ever wonder how it is that in the dead of winter we have New Year's Day? I never really wondered that much until I married a very nice man who happens to be from Iran. Now, I have never solved how it is that we came to have our January 1st when we do, but there are some theories as to how Persians have arrived at their New Year's Day. So I will try to give you a little bit of history here. To begin with, picture yourself many, many years ago. It's towards the end of the Ice Age. And it's the time when, here you are, pretend you're a farmer in Iran, old Persia, and before you were lots of hunter-gatherers. And now you're starting to learn about farming. You're starting to plant seeds and grow them. You're starting to get animals, have baby animals, raise them, eat eggs and cheese and milk, and kill the animals and eat the flesh. And so now, more than ever, the seasons are something that are become something that you look forward to. So, picture you've had fall. All the leaves have come off the trees, and everything is starting to turn brown. And these farmers were so indebted to the seasons, they were so in tune with the seasons because they had no other choice, that the seasons could take on entities to them. So why don't we here pretend that winter is a person, and here is winter. Winter comes on very dark and very grim. It's cold, there is no more flowers out, there is not even grass on the ground anymore. It's icy out there. Winter comes and knocks on the door. You don't have any choice. Winter is coming, whether you like it or not. You just as soon winter come in gently rather than force its way in. Here comes along winter, and winter is always in your house, always among your family, always on your farm. Every day gets shorter and worse. Everything becomes more depressing. There is a little bit of festivities around that shortest day of the year, which may not even be a day at all if it was some cloudy, rainy day, but the people around you may force some kind of celebration with lots of candles around, maybe even offerings to this entity of winter, hoping that winter, once and for all, will be done with what winter has to do and be gone. So here comes winter, and eventually, thank goodness, every day, just barely perceptibly, winter starts to loosen its grip on the ground. The ground starts to defrost, there starts to be a little more sunlight, there starts to be hope. The farmers, they start to get out their seeds. And seeds in themselves are just amazing. The idea that something like this can give new life is just hard to imagine. So finally, things start to look green on the ground. Little buds start to come out from the trees. The animals become pregnant and they're starting to give birth to animals. And now finally, winter is starting to lose its grip and leave, and here you have spring. Spring comes out colorful and warm and full of promise and renewal. And so this is the day that Persians decided these many, many years ago to have as their first day of the year. They call it Nowruz, which is new day, and it means the new day of the first day of the year. And so for Nowruz, they celebrate it for 2 weeks. And every single day of that week, in their cities, you can see more greenery going on, and it's a happy time. It's a time when first the young people go visit the elders, and the elders eventually come visit the young people. And they're only for short little visits. They're only for teas for about half an hour. Just a little tea, some sweets, a little cake, maybe some fruit. And they also set out a table that's decorated. It has sprouts on it for renewal, everything on it. It's the number 7, which is a lucky number in many cultures, and everything on it starts with their letter S. And they have garlic on there, which is medicine and health. They have beautiful shiny apples, which is for beauty. They have fragrant flowers. They have eggs, which is for fertility. And here I have brought what is called a sabzeh, which is the sprouts that came from this nothing, came from these hard to imagine, these little seeds that just over the last week have sprouted into this. So, with that, I wish everybody here Eid Shema Mavarek, which in Farsi is Happy New Year. And here, I am not Persian, I don't see Persians in this room, but each of us always has the opportunity to start our new year anew with, just as those ancient farmers, of this idea of renewal and promise in the world. Thank you very much.